Hi, this is Lisa from mysteryofdreams.com, an online community where we not only interpret dreams, but also explore spiritual mysteries and explore new ways in which we can grow in our spiritual lives. Recently, I've received a number of emails from people who've just been shaken. I've received a lot of emails from people who have been betrayed by loved ones, by friends, by people in leadership over them. I've received emails from people who are facing divorce, people who've lost their homes, people who've lost their jobs, people who've lost their incomes. These are difficult times, and we need to have strategies to keep ourselves healthy. God created us to find stability and groundedness in three different arenas: the spiritual, the soul, and through our senses, through the body. First of all, I'd like to talk about spiritual groundedness. We find spiritual groundedness when we focus on the unchanging attributes of God. This is what brings us comfort in a world where things are shifting and being shaken. We can find spiritual groundedness by positioning ourselves to receive from our Creator. One of the ways that I like to do this is focusing on God's sovereignty. For me, it's God's sovereignty. That everything I experience is Father filtered, that He can take any circumstance and leverage it for my ultimate well-being, that He can take the darkest of times and enable me to fall forward. When I fail, He enables me to fail forward. So for me, it's God's sovereignty. For other people, it's the beauty realm of God. For others, it's His power and might, His ability to fight their enemies for Him. It doesn't matter. You just find the one that pings your spirit and focus on that attribute. And what that does is that positions you to receive light and life in your spirit, to receive the things that God has for you, to receive a provision. In a time when you're experiencing darkness, you're receiving light from the giver of light. In the time when you're experiencing loss, you experience life. And in the time when things are shifting and changing, you're experiencing the unchanging, sovereign, all-powerful, all-knowing essence of God. So basically, attaining spiritual groundedness is just positioning. It's all about positioning yourself to receive. The next area that we're created to experience well-being and groundedness is through the soul, by emotionally connecting with others through family and community. This actually is the arena in which we probably experience the most shaking. But it's also the arena in which we can experience very satisfying groundedness. Interestingly, Facebook is an arena in which people start to kind of reach out. I noticed this recently when people were going through hard times. The first thing they do is they update their status and they receive tons of comments and return things in their inbox. So while I wouldn't say that that's a major way, that's not going to give you sustaining groundedness, it's a first step. Phone calls, emails, those are all things that we can do, just little ways of reaching out to others to receive that sense of groundedness again. I think that this is something that we can intentionally grow in our ability to receive a deeper sense of groundedness. The more vulnerable we are with others, obviously, the more we position ourselves to receive from them. So making time to go out and have coffee, making time to gather in groups together. These are all things that we can do to strengthen a sense of emotional grounding. The last arena in which we were created to experience groundedness is through our senses, specifically in connecting with the land and nature. The land has healing properties, and our bodies were created to receive through all five senses. So when you're feeling like everything is falling apart, you can go to the lake, you can go to the park, you can watch the leaves as they are blown by the breeze. You can take your shoes off and feel the solidness of the ground beneath you. And I just want to bless you to explore new ways of receiving from the land. I think that we're able to receive from the land when we eat, because that makes sense. But there is a real spiritual dynamic there where our bodies can receive things that are deposited in the land, and that can restore a sense of connectedness. So I just want to bless you today to find new ways, to experiment, to actively pursue different ways of experiencing groundedness and connectedness through your spirit, soul, and body. I bless you to take risks in exploring how God can meet you in these three arenas. I bless you in Jesus' name.